squads.
What is happening, guys? Call of Duty Black Ops Kid here, coming at you with my Battlefield 2042 review. Now, this is like a Call of Duty perspective from Battlefield 2042, and honestly, I've been playing the game since, I think, the 12th, since it released early access for the people that pre-ordered the Gold or Ultimate Edition, and I gotta say, I've been having a lot of fun with it. The wingsuit operator is like the only operator I actually play. Although I do have all the operators unlocked currently, and been a lot of bug fixes since the original, like the full game unlocked. I feel like this build we were playing is like still the alpha version of what we were playing previously, because I did obviously play the alphas, as you guys have seen on my channel, and yeah, so I will say that it is a pretty fun experience. It does have a lot of combat mechanics from, I think, Call of Duty Modern Warfare, from what I can feel anyways. The maps feel pretty good. There is like a city skyline, or city in Korea. There's like Dubai, a snow map. They have a lot of unique maps and some unique guns. First of the series. There's some new modes that I really want to highlight for some of you guys as well. But first, we're just going to talk about Conquest and Breakthrough. I'm not really 100% sure if they've ever been in another Battlefield before. Obviously, Conquest has definitely been in here. But there is a mode called Breakthrough, which is basically like Conquest, but you basically only spawn in one area. And your teammates basically just hold a position and you just destroy the enemy team. That's pretty much all I can really specify from that mode. It's not really all that special, to be honest. But Conquest is your basic capture points and kill enemy teams while capturing objectives. That's pretty much all that Conquest really is. I wish there was some just beta-lined team deathmatch mode, but there's not really anything like that in this game. There are some still buggy things, server issues sometimes, like tornadoes, like sinking you through the ground, and, characters just phasing through Earth, and people not moving their legs while running, while they're fast from you. There's a lot of kind of buggy things, but overall, it's a pretty exceptional experience. I haven't really experienced a lot of server. I mean, I did experience a lot of server issues, but to be expected. Most games aren't fixed or finished anymore. It's kind of sad, honestly, but that's just the state of games right now, unfortunately. This game is more finished than most games that release, though, so I will give it the credit where credit is due. The game looks pretty good. I would say it looks just as good as Battlefield 5. But the destructibility, in my personal opinion, compared to like Battlefield 3 or Battlefield 4, or even Battlefield Bad Company 2, is just nowhere to the near of perfection of where it has been in series past, in my personal opinion, of course. And I will say it is fun to use operators with special abilities. I do wish you could make your own operator with any of the other operator specialists, but, you know, I'll take it where I can get it. I will say this Conquest is pretty fun, and honestly, playing by myself was kind of lackluster, personally. This is definitely a game to grab with some buddies and just do some dumb shit or have a good time, because honestly, I had a great time with my friends playing this game. And this is, now that the full game is out, there's a pretty fleshed out fixes that were coming out. And honestly, it's pretty fun. So I guess we can talk about the other two modes that are in this game. Hazard Zone, which is basically I wouldn't call it a battle royale. It's a one man. It's a team versus team with AI, with I guess a Turk-off like experience. The only reason I say that is because you lose all your gear at the end, but you gain credits that you can also carry over to your next mission. I really wish there was actually like a Turk-off mode in this, where you kept all your gear from the previous run and you can just continue going and going and going. I really think that would have been a pretty cool mode. The maps really do make this mode feel very, very intense. You can obviously choose characters that will kind of help out your Hazard Zone experience. Although in the previous, like the before the full launch of this game, I was not able to change my operator. I know console, which I was playing with, crossplay, which is a fantastic mode and fantastic thing, is where you can play with your friends and other things from other consoles. My only downside from this is that I feel like console was having more bugs or problems with anything. They couldn't switch attachments, which was still pretty punctual in the full release, where they just had, problems trying to fix like weapons and balancing and all that kind of stuff. Personally, I think that Hazard Zone needs a lot of work to make it more fun. I think Battlefield 2042, if it had its own personal battle royale mode with no other things attached to it, like its own battle royale, I think this game would overtake any kind of Call of Duty title personally. It is fun, Hazard Zone, but it's only fun for a little bit. There's a lot more AI than I feel like there are player versus player encounters sometimes. I mean, your first game is, I think, always going to be AI versus player, but it's pretty fun, and I had a pretty exceptional experience. You see some hit registration issues here too, where I'm just unloading on these guys and no hit markers or 0 hit markers at all. And we didn't even escape in the plane, and we still got a completed mission, because you're supposed to escape on a plane. This is the last plane. Plane takes off. It says mission accomplished. We'll keep all our creds. We might not get as much credits if we were actually able to extract, but if you die, you would have pretty much still got the same amount as well. Conquest is pretty fun, but I will say Hazard Zone's pretty fun too. Portals is something I didn't really try out a whole lot. I did play it because there are like TDM modes that give you some partial XP. Doesn't give you full XP, obviously. There are XP farms too. People just grinding out levels, just killing people, and or bots. I'm not really sure if the bots are still there, but there are people that are creating modes just to gain XP, which is pretty sad, honestly. But there are that. I used portals, honestly, to help out flying, because this is my first Battlefield on PC. So I did have to try and figure out how to like fly better, personally. And it did help out with portals. It was a pretty fun experience. And I will say it was pretty fun just to mess around with some of the game modes and just fly around with your friends and just have fun modes, like killing each other with knives or whatever. It's pretty fun. There are other Battlefields in here too, like Battlefield 1942 or Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5, Battlefield 2042, Bad Company, stuff like that. It's pretty cool. I really wish there was more customization in there, but it's not too bad yet. Battlefield 2042, I can only get one map to work, and it was this one right here. So there are some things that need to be fleshed out for it to be a real fun mode, but there will be some more Battlefield videos coming out soon. I would give this game really, with even its post-launch, early access, and now full game launch, I give this game like a 8.5 out of 10. There are some things that need to be fixed, like server issues, and it kind of feels like, I wouldn't say a step back from the series. A lot of people that play Battlefield 4 religiously, like myself, felt like this game was not confident or not that good. In my personal opinion, I think it's just as good. I just think that there's some things that need to be some things that need to be fixed, and some things that need to just be kind of like done to make the game feel more like a Battlefield 4. I feel like with the new maps, there needs to be more destruction, personally. Being able to blow up pretty much any wall or destroy a whole building, like from Battlefield 4, I think that'd be kind of cool. But, I mean, like I said, more things to work on. And with new maps and battle passes and operators and stuff like that, the game's only going to get better, personally. And I'm looking forward to more Battlefield. I really hope that they do a Battle Royale mode. This game would be pretty intense for a Battle Royale. To make it a funner mode, too, kind of being like Warzone, where you can play back your teammates and stuff like you could do in Hazard Zone. I think it could be one of the best Battlefields to date. Like I said, just step up the destructibility and user experience. And that's it for me, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next review. Goodbye.